Hey there, it's Loki Junda. We're going to be going back to one of my personal favorites, playing the original Silent Hill on PlayStation 1. It has been about 20 years since I played through this game, but in preparation for the upcoming Silent Hill F later this year, I'm going to try and play through as many of the Silent Hill games as I can until then. Put out maybe a couple videos summarizing the story so far, timeline, things like that, some inconsistencies in the canon, and just, get everyone ready for that. And hopefully when Silent Hill F comes out, I'll be able to just go on live for that and play through that the night it comes out. At least that is my intent at this point. So we're going to go ahead and start this. While Resident Evil 2 introduced me to the survival horror gaming genre, this one really is the one that cemented my forever love. Silent Hill is absolutely my favorite franchise. And according to the Japan release only Book of Lost Memories, all of this stuff just happened in Silent Hill as far as it, Alessa's powers and the transformation to the other world.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl? Where are you going? Hey, wait! Stop!
And up here we're gonna see where they really were trying to go for kind of a cinematic masterpiece when making this game. And we see our first evidence of the heavy influence of the movie Jacob's Ladder as well when we come back into the alley here. What is this? But right here is, you get this scene right here was the really, just kind of the way they did the camera here. It just felt really cinematic, and it was so much different from how Resident Evil handled it with the fixed camera angles and, you know, the pre-rendered backgrounds. It's strange, it's getting darker. Better than nothing, I guess. And right up here, there's a broken wheelchair. What's this doing here? There's a scene in Jacob's Ladder in a hospital. If you watch the movie or know what I'm talking about, the parallels, what's this, are very clear with Silent Hill here and the other world transformations. And the sound design for this game is just phenomenal. Huge fan of Akira Yamaoka.
What is this? What's going on here?
And then the children. No! Oh, they got me. It was a very panicky moment the first time I ever played this. Trying to figure out what was going on. And you run all the way back, only to find blocked by a fence. At least it's not like a waist-high one. It's a full, tall fence with barbed wire at the top. And then they get you.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm all right, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I just got here. I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre's going on. That's all I know. What's your name?
Harry. Harry Mason.
Sybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over. The phones are all dead, and the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements. Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
No.
Take this, and hope you don't have to use it. Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have to. And don't go blasting me by mistake. Got it?
Yeah, thanks.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be back with help as quick as I can.
Now, with the movie, one thing, at the time the movie came out for this, I didn't care for the movie very much as an adaptation of this game. I didn't really like what they did with the character of Sybil in the movie. She just didn't seem likable, and she's very friendly and helpful in this one. There we saw the air screamer in the back there. Someday someone may experience these bizarre events. Hopefully they will find my notes useful. I'm gonna go ahead and just save over this. But yeah, she's came from Brams, the town over. And that is for, that's to say that recently they lost communication with people in this town. So while the events originally kind of started a long time ago, what happened now is a more immediate thing.
What's
Alessa's
that?
calling to Cheryl and transforming the town.
Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Oh, one thing we forgot to do. Equip our gun.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Alright, let's go grab our radio. And of course, the static turns on whenever there's a monster nearby. But we can always turn it off, so the static doesn't go off. And that is good because that means it does not alert the monsters to our presence as well. I believe the same with the flashlight. Where could Cheryl have gone? I guess I'll check that alley again. I think we're going to go for a little bit of a direct gameplay. It's been quite some time. I think the last time I played through this game was 2005, 2006. So we'll go ahead and get through the story without aiming for any particular ending. I should at least follow the side here just in case there's other items. Do not remember where they all are. Though I do know if we go to the right on Finney Street all the way to the end there, I believe we have a cop car that has some ammo nearby. And of note, the fog was originally a creation of necessity to allow the player to wander around the town. The hardware at the time could not handle rendering everything, so they incorporated the fog to limit what needed to be rendered at any given time, and give you that sense of being able to just wander around a full town, which compared to, you know, the closed spaces of the mansions and police stations of Resident Evil 2 was quite a change. Ah, almost got him in time. Eh. Okay, come on. Oh no, I was trying to hit the dog. Alright, I gotta heal, I'm sure. Yeah, this is not going over well. Alright, I'm off to a rough start here. I know that. Now, come on. Come on, see me. Alright, that works. Oh, that one went down easy. And I didn't mean to open the map there. Can't comment on that viscera again. Still a wonderfully done camera angle in that part there. Navigating this alleyway is just very iconic to me. Yes, I could use that. And of course, the steel pipe. Sketchbook cover, this picture. It's me. First picture that Cheryl drew in the sketchbook that I gave her on her 5th birthday. To school.
Isn't this Cheryl's sketchbook? She's at the school.
That would, of course, be Midwich Elementary School, I believe. Which is the location when they added Silent Hill to Dead by Daylight they used for their map. Now I do know there's other stuff we have to do before we just go there. I am, however, gonna go the more direct route, check it out, and then we'll find the clues as we're supposed to. And we'll start by saying, hey, let's take this road to the end. We can take the roads to the school. Why wouldn't we be able to? Whoa! That one flew at me pretty nicely. And this is why. And then we get these nice X's on our map when we come across dead ends. And of course, this probably a doghouse, though I'm not sure, since there's no dog around. Nothing in particular around. As there's a dead dog lying next to it. And I hear another one. It's it's locked. And see here, taking this road, trying to get there too. Doghouse, 11th Street. And that was, of course, the doghouse I was just looking at. I need to stop doing that. I have a bad habit. Oh. There we go. You blast them in the air. Knocks them back. My first playthrough of the Silent Hill 2 remake, I had an ungodly large number for times checking the map. First aid kit, nice. Lots of locked doors. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just keep that going as we come across them. Pretty sure there's not really anything of note around in this one. Another health drink there. An empty refrigerator. And of course, there we have 3 locks. I believe I remember where a few, I think I know where all of them are. Keys for the Eclipse. One in the alley, one by the police car, and one at the end of Elroy Street. Yeah, see, doing that, we get it now copied to our map to tell us where to go. We could have gotten those keys beforehand, but I'm trying to go with the kind of designed experience at this point. So we're gonna get the police cruiser one first, go down the alley towards the other one, and then come back to the house here. We ran along that side of the street on the way, so now we'll do this. Just sometimes there's ammo, health drinks, and stuff laying around on the side of the houses and whatnot. Uh-oh. Ah. Yeah. That was a close call for me. Yeah, I know I don't have to come up this way, but old habits die hard. Yep. Dodged you that time. Oh yeah, this is my car, too banged up to drive. Where's Cheryl? Hope she's safe. No. Stop clicking on it. So that's where we crashed. And then, of course, the tunnels caved in. Whoa. Yeah, so Hawkman Road. Our car crash right into the road that references Stephen King. Do a little zigzaggy. Of course, and another one. This is starting to get dangerous. Uh-oh. Alright, we got multiple dogs, multiple air screamers. Those things fly so fast. I don't remember them flying so fast. Or chasing you for that long. Or maybe I just keep running by new ones. Alright, so the cruiser here. We're going to try and get the key out of the trunk. Pick up the ammo. Then haul ass. I thought that one was about to swoop down and give me a hit. Alright, so we want to go down the alley, not the street. Which should be coming up here soon, right here. And then I think it is on right here. Yep. Get the health drink. And then let's check our status. Let's go ahead. Use one more, get up nice and green. I don't believe there's anything else here. Can look around a little bit. And we need to continue down this way. Keep an eye out for ammo. Then when we hit the road, we'll take a left. Till we get to the intersection, and we're going to take a right there, and that should put us right at the end where the next key is. Actually, I think it's by that building behind me. Want to be able to approach it this way, so I can dodge around this guy. Am I in the wrong spot? Thought it was around here. Now I'm in the right spot. Let me just... Bye-bye. Now I can take my time a little bit. Oh wait, that's right, it's around us. I see. Of course, the keys are Wizard of Oz references. Now back to 11th Street. Should be this way. No, that should be the alley. Then 11th Street should be the next one. I think. Let's double check. Ah, that's right. Bachman is the main street here. Oh. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Ooh-wee. Now, here we go. Find her old buddy dog house. Hop on in here. Nice and safe. And just for the heck of it, key of lion, key of woodman, key of scarecrow. And we even got them in the same order. What? It's getting dark again? What's going on? Alright. Now, I'm gonna try this. Might be too dark. But if you do, it does make it easier. Oh, okay. So, we can't... It's too dark to look at the map. Alright, we can't look at the map and we can't pick up things. I didn't remember that. But, if you turn off the light, you can sneak by enemies a little easier. And honestly, if we had been walking, we probably wouldn't have gotten so many of those birds on us. Alright, so we want to come out, take a left, get down to Midwich Street, and head towards Midwich Elementary. And again, I don't believe we can go directly there. But do you think there is a road that's out again? And we're gonna dodge. Oh, okay. Whoa. There we go. Actually, this one might just be a blocked road, not like a collapsed one. Got a lot more of the dogs here. And unlike Silent Hill 2, where most of the enemies are some representation of some traumatic event or something like that for the characters, I believe all of the monsters are representations of Alessa's fears. Since this is really her thing we're going through here. What brings Harry here is simple father's love for their daughter, which apparently was not a good enough reason to hear that. But the movie, one of the things I didn't like, Christopher Gans, the director, the reason he cited switching the role to a female lead, which I'm not opposed to of itself, I just didn't like his reasoning, was that father going after their child was more maternal, and it wasn't manly for a man to be screaming and running away from monsters. Okay, we've made it to Midwich Elementary. There's a school map. Yes, we will take that. And a map of the United States. I believe this is supposed to be in Maine. Sometime in the late 90s. And again, we're just gonna save regularly for now. When I was younger, I wanted to speed run this game. There's a few games I've wanted to that I got to the point where I knew what I was doing and then just never really pushed to get there. Alright, we're gonna run away from these. Can we go up here? Here we're gonna... okay. We got one. Hey! I was kicking your friend. Yeah. Stomping demon kids. That's nice. Do I mark off the doors? Yes, I do. And here's where one of the exits is in Dead by Daylight. These things freaked me out at first. These little scared ghosts. They're harmless. They do nothing to you. Just freak you out. Oh wait, I forgot to actually check the exit door. Now let's see. So upstairs we have the music room. The wonderful music room puzzle. A friend in need. And this school was, of course, the setting on this one. Our second film reference in that part, in the setting of the game anyway. Kindergarten Cop. Is what they modeled this school after. I don't know if I can get directly to the music room this way, but we're gonna try. Oop. Always gotta give them the finishing kick. Alright, so yeah, this is... Alright, we unlocked it. So we can. Hold on, I think the shotgun is in one of these bathrooms, I believe. Really spooky bathroom crying. As Alessa was picked on as a kid. Oh gosh, I was only expecting the one. Yeah, I think these ones are basically the children that teased and bullied her. What they're supposed to be representative of. Actually, the shotgun, it might be another world or the other bathrooms. Like I said, been a long time. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and take care of you. Now, this was the one moment that cemented this game as something that was, oh, I guess we don't do it yet. But this puzzle in here is like when I finally solved this as a kid. It's written in blood. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? That's the poem. That is helps you solve the puzzle once we get that open. But solving that puzzle, as soon as I did that, that's when I was convinced that this game was really something special. This is a great part here. Just a cat. Not a cat anymore. You cat killer. That isn't what opens up the piano right now. I'm sure it's not. Sure enough that I'm going to go and check. It actually might not open until Otherworld. No, I don't think that's right. We'll find out together. Alright, what room? We got 2 classrooms, library. It's a nice drawing. Ah! I was reading where it said cut. Ah, uh-oh. And zoo. That's one of the downsides of having the radio off. Actually, it doesn't make much sense to have the radio off here. Because in this kind of confined space, they already see you anyway. Is there something on the desk? No. Wolf. Zoo. Cut. We got A. Pig. Let's check the library. Oh, that scared me. No special book here. No special book here. I do think that those little things do set off the radio, though. I forget what they're supposed to be called. Here we go. First aid kit. This looks like it would be a child's place. That's odd, there's no child nearby. Ah. Nothing here. We'll go to the lab next, alright. Yeah, we didn't go in the classrooms on the other side. I was too eager to get to the music room. How about this door? Is it locked or? Nope. What do we have here? Ah, a statue of an old man's hand, the fist shut tight, as if never to let go. Yeah, I think we get something to like pour on it and dissolve it. Could be mistaken, but I believe that's how we handle that. Alright. There's a chemical. Alright. Now let's see. The label reads concentrated hydrochloric acid found in the lab equipment room. Yep. Gold medallion. Alright, and then we get the silver medallion from the music room puzzle. Yeah. Oh, come on. You didn't earn that one. I hope I'm not running out of ammo. Oh, 75 now. Oh, I accidentally turned off my light. Oopsie. We do have another floor to go. Let's check out these classrooms first. Yeah. Am I wounded? No, I'm still good. I can hold off healing for now. I like to look around at the stuff just to see if there's any little things I might have missed at some point. Here, what is this? Some kid on a jungle gym? Monkey bars? Because we know, the religious cult in Silent Hill's a big thing. Mary. Those are little indications around. You with a question mark. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up again. That's right, we need lock is jammed. That's right, there's something about a red ball in a drain. Alright, so we've checked every room on the second floor. Piano, statue of a hand. We go down to the first floor. So we might have needed to go down the other stairwell though, actually. Yeah, because they're both locked over there. Because we need to get to the hall of the classroom. Alright, let's go back up. Because the other stairwell will put us on the other side of those locked doors for that hallway. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with you this time. Yeah, so this should have me here where I want to be. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was a close one. I don't see one in here. Cut and zoo again. This is the same classroom as the other one. Ah, that. Those little thingies. Nothing else of consequence, so let's just pop out here and then run into the hall. Oh, that was close. Can't be opened. Alright. So I haven't gone into the teachers' rooms or reception yet. I'm going to unlock that for now. Ah, come on. I want to go to unlock this other door down here. Okay, that is about how many I was expecting. I'm going to go through it. Reception's got to have something good, right? Moore, Ronaldo, Gordon. This must be the list of teachers. Sure, those are all references to something. Ooh, bloodied. It's written in blood. 12 o'clock, a place with songs and sound. That's the music room. A silver guidepost is untapped in its lost tongues, awakening at the ordained order. We have to press piano keys in a certain order. It's written in blood. 10 o'clock. Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm, the future hidden in his fist, exchanged for sage's water. That was the chemical. We got that. So 10 o'clock, that one's before because it was 12 o'clock at that one. It's written in blood. 5 o'clock. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. A picture of a door. Don't know who drew it, but it's certainly in bad taste. Okay, forget it. So is there... Trying to remember... Alright, let's go ahead and check the teachers' rooms. We have the bathrooms there. Everything there. I can't get up here yet. I think... Of course. I should have unlocked that. To go all the way around again. Because it's just those things, right? Is there a shorter way? Can I go through the... clock tower, that's what I need. The hands are stopped at 10. So now, I think for now I'm going to clear this out. Silver moon. Golden sun. Alright, so I have that one. Alright, does this change the clock tower? Can I do that? Sounded like it probably did. Make sure there's nothing coming after me. Stopped at 12. Now I go to the music room. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and just unlock that other door. Down at the end of this hallway here. Now we get to do the famous piano room puzzle. Oh, ran too far. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and look at this one more time. I'm going to make some notes. So that I can solve this without going back and forth. So it's written in blood. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican. Alright, so we have first pelican. Eager for the reward, white wings flailing. I mean, obviously it's a white key on the piano. Then we have a silent dove, which again is a white bird. Beyond the pelican as far as he could. Far away as possible. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove. So raven, that's going to be a black key. That is higher in pitch, so it's further to the right on the piano, just to show that he can. Then we have a swan, which is again a white key. It finds a peaceful spot next to another bird. next to another. So it's going to be touching another key. Finally, out comes a crow, which is a black key, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? Yawning and then napping. Alright. So the first thing to do now that we have our notes, there's some blood on some of the keys. Does this mean anything? Check the piano? Yes. Alright, so we can press the keys. Sound. So these three are silent. And this one is silent. Those two. So, what do we have? So we have C. C sharp, D, G, A sharp. Those are just the 5 keys that are silent. So first we have a pelican, going to be white. Then a dove, which is white as far away as possible. That's the farthest white key from this first one. Then a raven is 1 higher. Swan is a white bird right next to another one. The only white key we have left is here, and it's next to that one. And then we have a crow, black. That should be it. There we go. Some people have thought that they need to know like some music to know that. You don't need to know the notes. It's really just finding out which keys are quiet and then using the poem to find the relative spaces. The fact that it's on a piano doesn't actually matter. Besides maybe that to the right is higher tone or higher pitch. Okay, so now we go back to the clock tower and put this in. Oh wait, this way. I got turned around with the camera angle there for a second. Which is easy to do. Alright. As long as there's not one right here, I'm not too worried. Picture of a clock tower is engraved on the surface, found in the music room. That'll change the time. Silver moon. Yep. I want to go ahead and blast this guy. And stopped at 5. So let's double check reception. This was this the one that was 5 o'clock? No. Uh-oh. That would have been unfortunate had they got me in here. O'clock, darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. So I need to open the door to the clock tower, I believe. Well, let's go ahead and check. These bathrooms. And these teacher rooms actually might be all locked as well. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, I need to go down to the furnace. Or the boiler room. That's what it is. Nope. Not this time, little guy. Sure. Nothing happens, right? I guess we'll check the storage. Alright. So I think, did turning that on open the door to the clock tower? Yeah. I don't have the map for this place. Let's go ahead. How many? I got 7 of those. How many first aid? 3. Oh, we hear that siren. Gonna go a little more into the other world now. Here we are in a nightmare
Where
school.
am I? Have I been here before? I don't remember this being here before.
The seal of Metatron. I really like this design. I've wanted to get it as a tattoo for a long time. Ah! I'd say the game a little scarier without the static of the radio. You can get surprised more. Bloody fan, chopping people up. A huge fan is rotating. If approached carelessly, I may be sucked in. No, I don't want to approach it carelessly then. Alright, let's see. Now I think is where we get the shotgun in the bathroom. The rubber ball, take it? Yes. That's what I'm thinking. We have to use that on the roof. Can't go that way. Oh. Bugs. Again, kind of forgot about those things. Being an enemy in this game. And that was a pointless room. There was nothing there. Well, we had to go through it to get there. Cards are scattered. Picture card, take it. Yeah, I think we use that for the door. A rectangular card within a picture of a key found on the desk in a classroom. Ah! Come on, I always know there's two. At least. Waited too long on that one. Right, that one's locked. Yeah, alright. This will... Okay, now we're about to get to the bathroom. Anything in the infirmary this time? Alright, we can save... looks like some meat bodies out there. And nope, first aid kit. I keep thinking that those are notes. And a health drink. Oh yeah, I guess we saved in the infirmary before. It was just normal place infirmary. Alright, so lobby, reception. Check out the lobby. More wheelchairs, of course. Because Alessa spent a lot of time in the hospital over these past 7 years. A wheelchair at an elementary school. Yeah, so Alessa been past 7 years in a hospital at this point. She went into the hospital right when Cheryl was born. Oh no, oh no. There we go. Alright, Alright, here we go. Now we have the actual door. What? Is this a door? If it is, there's no keyhole or even a knob. If I push it, it moves a bit, but it certainly won't open. What's this? In the center of the door is a horizontal slot. What is this for? I think we know. But first... Okay, not first. Oh yeah, that put us right over here, right? Yeah. Nothing but spookiness in there. Handgun ammo. Shotgun shells. Handgun ammo. Let me double check. I don't want to miss it. The first time that I played this game, actually missed picking up the rifle. And, I mean, it's fine. You don't need a lot of the stuff, but I do believe it's in one of the bathrooms. So then... I didn't check the upstairs ones yet. And it says I didn't go in this one. Wait. Okay. Alright, yeah, that threw me off. That's how they get you. See? Now I'm on the second floor. But there we go. So good thing I looked at the map, because I did not remember anything like that happening before. There we go. Let me check my ammo. I've been using a lot. And I have more than last time. I'm good. Can't use the phone. What's with these blue phones? They've got to be something. Yeah, I want to go to the roof now. I need to use the rubber ball.
Cheryl!
That was Sheriff voice. Where is she? Cheryl. Yeah, I didn't remember that. Another seal of Metatron there. Nothing special, but I want to lug it up. Hanging key just out of reach. Yes, now I can. Key went down the drain. I think it washes out into the courtyard. We will find out though. I'm not gonna, let's see. Can I get to the courtyard from... Now I can. Okay, I was mistaken. Okay, I can check like the chemistry lab up there, but no, it should have been somewhere around here. Oh, yes, I was right. Classroom key. Okay. Which classroom was locked? The ones I didn't check out. Perfect. I was smart to have not done that. I believe we're getting near the end of the Midwich Elementary School segment. Oh, come on. I was blasting at you. Uh-oh. about this one. No. Make sure you stay down. All right. Now let me look at the classroom key real quick. The tagged classroom key found hanging in the drain pipe on the roof. Alright, but it doesn't look like it was for either of these classrooms. So must be the ones on the other side there. Nope. Didn't even realize that one was there. Here we got locker room. Guess I could have gone in the music room while I was there. Or tried the door at least. That poor cat. What is it gonna be now? Just the remains of the cat. Ah. Yes. Forgot about that. Library reserve key. Okay. I got a classroom key and a library key. Ah, no. Alright, so I can try around the other way. What? No, I cleared this room. Door will do. Good. Health drink. Might need that. Let me check. Nah. Still good enough. Where'd the door go? Good. Unlocked. I am okay with that. Oh yeah, I'm guessing I needed that because that door was going to be locked. More of these hanging bodies. Oh, I can do a jump back. Hearing this, the hunter armed with bow and arrow said, "I will kill the lizard." But upon meeting his opponent, he held back, taunting, "Who's afraid of a reptile?" At this, the furious lizard hissed, "I'll swallow you up in a single bite." Then the huge creature attacked, jaws open wide. This was what the man wanted. Calmly drawing his bow, he shot into the lizard's gaping mouth. Effortlessly, the arrow flew, piercing the defenseless maw, and the lizard fell down dead. This is from an old fairy tale. I remember reading it as a kid. Yep. And that is the clue to what we're supposed to do to defeat this first boss, I believe. Just blast it in its mouth. Mouth blaster. Okay, so the classroom key. Should get us. That's the classroom door, right? Yeah. But for the sake of, go ahead and unlock that. No. That one's about to get back up. There we go. Some health drank. Alright, we can go ahead and unlock that door. Go down here. Oh yeah, we're gonna go down to the boiler room again. Their hospital bed. Let's see, hold on. Oh. There we go. And poodle. I forget exactly. Relieve pain, recover. Stamina to high. Effects last for a while. Heals injury. Moderate stamina. Small amount. So why don't we go ahead we'll use this for the lizard. Oh yeah, we have to. Oops. There we go. So turning this one makes the one on the right spin twice as fast as the one on the left. The one on the left makes them both spin the same. Alessa burning. Oh no. Ah. This has been a while. Let's see how hard it's hitting me. Not that hard. I also feel like I'm wasting the shotgun. Oh gosh. I needed to jump back. All right, we can do this. Like sometimes I can jump back. How much shotgun ammo do I have? Alright. Nope. Oh, come on. I was even almost ready for that one. Yeah. I'm really glad it's not sending me all the way back to my last save. Because I was a little worried about it first there. Alright. Big shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It had to actually fire then. And that was Alessa.
Huh? What was that? Who in the hell was that?
Yes, this is the boiler room. It's a key. K. Gordon key. Gordon, that's one of the teachers, right? Oh yeah, now I'm in the regular school when it's light outside. I hear a church bell, maybe. Who was ringing the bell? talking church. I know who's ringing the bell. Alright, that's a good stopping point here. We'll carry on with the next video, perhaps complete the game then. If you made it this far, we appreciate it very much. If you could go ahead and click like and subscribe if you haven't so far, maybe turn on notifications, leave a comment or something. We would appreciate that as well. And until next time, scare well.